And then the top down might be good enough too. And also, I guess I need to start recording locally. Okay, so we learned the tools on how to share code, move code around, collaborate on code, and with Git. And we also learned the tool with containers to move environments around. So with that, with the code, with the ability to track code and track the environment, we're gonna use those tools to build our app. So our app for traditional web apps, there's gonna be a server. And then, so this is the part that we control. And then the users will be on the other side, and they're gonna have their machines, and within it, they're gonna have a browser. And then the internet is in the middle, connecting us. So when their browser, everything on the browser is considered the front end. That is what the customer sees. And everything on our computers is considered the back end. So we're gonna learn how to write code for the browser first. And the browser, no matter if it's Firefox, Internet Explorer, Safari, Chrome, it recognizes each website is using 3 types of technology. So HTML, hypertext, markup language, CSS, cascading style sheets, and then JavaScript. So what that maps to is HTML is the content, the paragraphs, the actual information that the website is trying to provide. CSS is the styles, how it looks, appearances, and JavaScript is the interaction. What happens when you click a button, when you submit a form, that's all CSS. So within that, that's what all your browser recognizes is these files, and plus the images and the videos. Front end can also be your mobile apps, right? They can fetch information from the server, and that's also considered front end, but we won't touch on that for this course. So one thing I want to note is that every page that you open in a browser is the same HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It could be a very complex site like this Jamboard, or even Instagram, or it could be a very simple site like this, like our course website, where there's not much going on besides just content and static content. It's still HTML, CSS. So I want to just emphasize that a website is a website is a website. All websites are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, from the fanciest ones to the most basic ones. And whether even if you're using a browser within your mobile app, those browsers is also reading HTML, CSS, JavaScript, right? When you are using a native app that you download from the App Store or something you install, that's when things are no longer HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So that is kind of an overview of the front end. And we're going to go through each one, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And the first one, will be the simplest, is the HTML. Any question, comments, concerns on that? All right. So I'm going to stop the video, the recording here.
Your mic is acting up after you. Yeah, much better.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Totally forgot about that issue.
And still showing that it's recording also.
Oh,